It was only at that moment that the man realized he might have married the wrong woman. In truth, the bride was actually a company president. Regret immediately filled his heart. But when the female president pulled over someone who had once betrayed her, the man quickly abandoned his thoughts of backing out. He even handed her his bank card, promising he would take responsibility for her, still completely unaware of her true identity. That day, it hadn't actually been his wedding at all. It was the wedding of the woman he secretly loved. He discovered that the groom had decided to run away with another woman, abandoning the bride. By accident, the man had gone to the wrong place. Mistaking the bride before him for his beloved, he suddenly declared in front of everyone that he wanted to marry her. The bride, who didn't even know this man, stayed silent as he nervously asked for her hand. Embarrassment hung in the air, but in the end, the bride surprisingly accepted. Soon after, the two of them arrived at the bridal chamber. The man apologized for what had happened. Confused, the bride decided to test him, but he seemed utterly lost. Just then, his mother called, asking why he hadn't shown up at the wedding. The man insisted he had, not realizing his mistake. Meanwhile, the bride was changing out of her gown. When he turned around, he was stunned to see her in different clothes, and only then did it hit him that this bride was not the woman he loved. He hurriedly tried to explain to the president that it had all been a misunderstanding, but she wouldn't accept it. She cornered him against the wall and stroked his face. Flustered, he admitted that he didn't earn much money. She found that strangely endearing, but when she casually showed him a figure, he was utterly shocked. In the next instant, he stumbled and accidentally fell into her arms. Their eyes locked, tension filling the air, until her assistant suddenly walked in. Mortified, the man bolted from the room, leaving behind his employee ID. That was when the president discovered he was actually one of her staff. Thinking of how he couldn't possibly escape her, she smiled with satisfaction. The next day, when the man came to work, he unexpectedly closed a deal worth $10 million. He couldn't understand what had happened but decided to leave the entire profit to his new wife. At the same time, the president sat in her office, holding his work badge and smiling to herself. After all, she had personally arranged the deal for him. That same day, his superior and ex-girlfriend showed up. The ex immediately mocked him, sneering at how poor he had always been, unable to satisfy her material desires. Now that she was with his superior, she could get everything she wanted. The man snapped back, accusing her of cheating in the past. His superior responded by slapping him across the face. Just then, a co-worker spoke up, pointing out that the man had just completed a massive order. The argument was interrupted when a manager arrived, announcing that the president was very pleased and had decided to award a $1 million bonus. Everyone cheered, until it was revealed that the reward was credited to his superior instead. The truth was, the manager was the superior's uncle, and he claimed that the order was his nephew's achievement. The co-workers were confused, since they all knew the man had been the one to close the deal, but the manager brushed off their protests, saying the man was only an intern. Furious, the man tried to argue, but his superior slapped him again and tossed him $10 as a reward before announcing his dismissal. Enraged, the man grabbed his superior by the collar. His superior threatened him with his salary, forcing him to let go. Meanwhile, the president had just arrived downstairs. She quickly went up to where the employees were gathered. The superior,